And welcome everybody back to the Built Different Show. So we are here. This is number 5. I'm here with Kem. I'm here with Matt. I'm Tom. As we are recording, tonight it's going to be Nuggets Timberwolves Game 7, Knicks Pacers Game 7. There's a lot of good baseball going on. There's a lot of good football news to talk about. We're going to talk about it all here. We got a lot lined up. We're even going to talk about Kendrick and Drake today.
That's a sport.
Right. It was a sport. Like, why the fuck not? We're going to talk about everything. That's what we're here for. How are you guys doing?
Same old shit. I'm here, brother.
Same old shit. How you doing?
Well, man, good, man. Shit is beautiful out.
Yo,
man.
it is beautiful. It's always a thing when it gets warm in New York because our winters suck. So we appreciate the warm weather more than you folks do down south. So
yes.
Damn, he just called all y'all out. I think I should take it personally, honestly.
Two things I want to say before we dig in. First, I'm wearing a Mets jersey. I know I'm often, shitting on the Mets. I don't like the Mets, but every time I wear a jersey that I don't like, the team that I really need to win usually wins. So this is for New York Knicks. So I need the Knicks to win. So I'm wearing a Mets jersey. Let's go Knicks.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it works. But I also want to talk about how the NBA is in a good spot, and I'm gonna go as far as to say that moving forward from this year on, NBA is gonna be in the best spot it's ever been.
You mean talent wise?
Yes, best spot it's ever been.
Best
ever?
spot
Yes.
ever?
Reason why I say that is because we have
1 through 5 position. Or
I mean, just like the talent that we have,
total.
because we got stars like Luka putting up the stat lines that he is, Jokic putting up the stat lines he is, Embiid putting up the stat lines, Giannis, Wemby's about to. Well, I mean, he was this year.
Yeah, defensively.
He's going to be putting up the stat lines next year.
Yeah.
We got so many good teams. I mean, look how crazy the West was this year. We're talking about the Warriors were 10 games over 500, and they finished 10th. And we're looking at them like they had a bad year. And I came to this realization because Draymond made what I thought was a stupid comment towards DeRozan when he said DeRozan shouldn't have won the clutch player of the year, and he said Steph won it because he's winning. I'm like, bro, you finished 10th. And then I look at the record, and they were 10 games over 500.
Yeah, some years their record would be like a 5th seed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's crazy.
That's
crazy
how good the West was.
It's ridiculous.
I mean? That's how good it's gotten.
And
the East had like 2 good years of being somewhat even with the West, and then it was gone.
I mean, I think the East was really unfortunate this year because we had the bullshit Cavs looking like a
lot
top
of injuries
team.
in the East too.
Yeah, the injuries like Embiid, like the Sixers shouldn't have been a 7th seed. Like being real, like if Embiid was healthy, they're probably a top 3 seed.
They were a 2 seed before he went down.
The Bucks just fell on their face, but we all knew that would happen. Unfortunately,
well, especially once they got Doc.
All right, yeah, for sure. But what are your guys' top 3 sports video games of all time? And I want to hear yours first.
Okay.
Because I know you probably like
He got some.
You were playing.
Shit.
He was playing the Atari.
Yeah,
and
so
shit.
listen, that's funny. That's funny that you went that way, right? So if I go backwards,
I played the Atari.
So if we go backwards, right?
You are the Atari.
I'm gonna start with Mike Tyson Punch Out.
We love this. Okay.
We gotta have now. This is all Nintendo games, right? So first of all, fuck Atari. It didn't have anything really sports related. When you got to Nintendo, that's when I knew how to game, wanted to know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
So I would say Mike Tyson Punch Out, Tecmo Bowl, and then another one that I don't know if y'all ever checked out, but it was Ken Griffey, Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking amazing. Those were
he brought us some old school heavy hitters.
Those are great sports games. Now, when we come to the current now.
Check this out. Got 2 lists. Shit.
Yes,
wow, 2 lists?
Now, I had to make 2 lists.
Okay,
all right. Because I span generations of gaming.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I got to give you, those are my old
fair.
school. When I give you my new ones, I got to give you the 2K 2011.
2K11.
Yeah, 2K11, right? Because listen, that
Was
shit
Jordan
had
on the cover?
Jordan on the cover. The first Jordan cover year.
Yes, sir. My man. Listen, without even you put that in right? Now listen, that shit was so dope, they brought that back for 2K23, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I think that was the first 2K I remember playing hardcore because I know I played a little 2K8,
the
9,
Jordan
10.
challenges.
The
2K11 was
crazy. I love that they brought him with Kobe as well with this last 2K.
Yeah.
And what's good, like, I feel like 2K11 was the first year I feel like 2K really took over as the top, like especially like over NBA Live and shit like that. Because I remember playing NBA Live 08. And I was never playing 2K8.
Exactly.
I had 2K9 and 10, especially 10 because Kobe.
Yes.
But like, it's just like, 2K11, it kind of went to the next generation. Kind of like, that one's really opened up 2K.
You know what we need to do?
2K, that's a good. We
need to go back and play like a 2K12 or whatever and do a franchise.
So listen,
and make a podcast.
Now check it out. Now I got to go to my number 2.
Right.
The words you just said. Franchise, Madden 05.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Talk about it.
That was like number 4.
You're stupid. Talk about it, man. That's my number 1.
That's what started
everything. That's my number 1.
Yes, that started everything, bro. The franchise.
Spoiled it, but sorry.
That's
without a question. So listen, you just said an honorable mention with the NBA Live at 2008. So now my last one is going to be, now this is a dual system, but it was from like Super Nintendo and it's NBA Jams. So those are my.
Okay. That was good. I'll let you go because you have one on your list. I accidentally got spoiled, but you have one on your list that second one.
That's a sports game.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm sitting here like,
you just didn't think about
I have to rethink my list now. So
it gotta be a SmackDown.
You didn't even think about it.
Is it SmackDown?
Anyway, so I'll start.
Yo, we're on sync today.
Now we're in sync over here. Now, number 3, NFL Street 2.
Okay.
Yeah, bring it in a street game. I was really differing between NBA or NFL, but. NFL was different,
NFL Street. Man. I think I put a lot.
I put a lot of time on the GameCube on that. Yeah. On the GameCube specifically.
Now you got me thinking about Mario Baseball.
I was all right. So honorable mention. Wii Sports.
Yes.
Honorable mention.
Yes.
Yo.
Honorable mention.
Wii Sports. I used to play with my dad until like 2, 3 a.m.
That was everything.
I remember I threw a 300 on Wii Sports once. Just once.
What the fuck?
Once, bro.
I could never.
I don't know what was going on, but I threw a 300 and my dad was... I kid you not, my dad would stay up past me to practice.
Yeah. Shout out Walter.
To try to get the 300. Yes. And one time he got to like 290 or whatever it is, one strike under, and he was pissed.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I love this. Number 2, I got SmackDown vs. Raw 06.
Okay.
Fucking beautiful.
Damn,
the SmackDown versus Raw all the way up to like 08 was just peak wrestling game. So beautiful. And then my number 1, Kem already said it. Madden NFL 05. That's the best Madden of all time in my opinion. The franchise mode. Fucking just the teams where Stag Mike Vick was unstoppable.
Bro, that franchise mode was
it
nuts.
Was beautiful, man. That shit was disgusting.
All right, well, first off, I'll give it an honorable mention because I can't really narrow it down.
He fucked up his list because he doesn't know what to do.
So
now.
I can't really narrow this down to one game. You did. You said 2K11, which I respect, but I can't narrow down the 2Ks because 2K played such a pivotal role.
That's why I don't have one. That's why I don't have one.
So, but I have to give a shout out to NBA 2K because like I played the fuck out of the 2K.
Still do to this day.
And it's different from MLB The Show because I put a lot of time into the show, but that game just sucks. So NBA 2K, I would say if I did have to pick a favorite, I think I would land on 2K13 only because like that was the year you could like use D Rose and fucking score every single point of the fucking game.
I think mine would be 16 just because that's, I feel like, the one where we all were grinding OD, especially in the park and stuff.
Man, good times.
Yeah.
We
were stupid.
That's when I was a good center.
You, V-Man, we were all wilding on that shit. Shout out V-Man.
Another shout out to Madden 05. I mean, like you said, using Mike Vick.
Yeah, that shit.
Another shout out Mario Baseball.
Okay.
Like that game was valid. I would give a shout out to NASCAR games, but that's not
got more shout outs than actual picks. God damn.
But we're not here for NASCAR.
We're not here.
So number 3, I got NFL Street 2.
Yeah.
I have to agree with Matt, bro. That game was so fun. It was just different. Like
it was different.
Like you were just playing football on the streets, like the nice, like it was like a fan, like you was actually playing on the streets, or you had like some crazy.
It was just a lot ran somewhere. Yeah. Like, it was just
it was good. It was cool.
It reminded me of my days in MP, man. Just in the backyard, or in that back field down like second half, bro. That shit was different.
Now number 2, I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007.
I think sick. No, okay, you know what? No. I feel like 7. You're right. I think 6 through 8 you could pick whichever.
Okay.
But 7 took everything great about 6 and then just added to it.
So 2007 it had a beautiful
was,
the storyline of the story mode. You could do so much. Like there was just so many fucking storylines.
You fucking with the Hurricane in that game?
Huh? No. I don't. Was he in 07?
Was that or
no,
was that 8?
No, he was Gregory Helms in 2007. He was Hurricane in 06.
Okay, so 06, yeah. I was fucking with Hurricane in 06.
Yeah, that game had like GM mode was my shit. Like I would always play GM mode. Story, like it was just beautiful.
I fucked up
and then MVP Baseball 2005 is my first. Like I can't I've raved about this game so much already. I still plan on playing it. Got my PS2 still hooked up.
The fact that MLB The Show just never could replicate something like they did.
Yeah. They got a monopoly and they're fine being trash. But
EA, bro.
MVP 2005 though, like you have all the sluggers. You're talking about A-Rod, Manny, Frank Thomas, like Albert Pujols. You got the young guys in there, like when Miggy was young. And then on top of that, the franchise mode in that, like I'm a big franchise mode player if you can't tell. But the franchise mode in that was just, like people were getting suspended for taking drugs in that game. Like, what the fuck?
That's savage.
What the fuck are we talking?
Savage, bro.
All right, but no, those were some good lists, fellas.
Right. I look at that like Kendrick was Bane and Drake is Batman.
That's a good point.
You understand what I'm saying? He didn't respect shit. He doesn't respect shit about Drake. You know what I mean?
The way that you talk, the way that you
all of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like all of that shit, bro. So now
he said, speaking of, I'm the biggest hater.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that's all it was like for Bane for Batman. Like he fucking hated Batman. You understand what I'm saying?
Except I think Kendrick won.
Abso-fucking-lutely. That is the only, and you cleaned it up for me. That was what I was.
Yeah, not like us.
Like at the end of the day, like I don't even think it was close. Like
she thinks over there. She thinks Drake won.
I just think they both look stupid.
See, and that's why.
Come give your opinion.
And then that's why I believe I want to hear what. That's why I want to hear how you view rap. Because if you view rap in a specific way as like popularity and shit like that over skill, because Drake sold more records. When it comes to skill, Kendrick Lamar ate him the fuck up. Like he displayed different styles on every song.
His cadences.
You understand what I'm saying?
Now my thing,
Drake shit better than Drake.
Now my thing with that point is the only thing I gotta say is that this is a beef. Like this isn't. I never cared about that part of it, like the skill part of it when it comes
That's
to
why
a
I
beef.
said I had to know how.
I mean, normally, like if it was like, if we were if we were comparing like albums of the year, then I would take that all into consideration. But when we're talking about beef, I just think Kendrick.
I'm talking about these 8 tracks or 9 tracks, whatever it was. I'm talking about these 9 tracks.
No, I know what I'm saying.
That's all I care about. These 9 tracks.
That's what I'm saying. Like to get to my point, though, I think for Kendrick to still incorporate like artistry, a flow and artistry and still whoop his ass.
Yeah, artistry.
Yeah, because like I thought
murdered him.
At first, I thought Drake was winning because I thought Family Matters was that track. He went in.
Yeah,
and
then Meet the Grams,
and then Kendrick kind of just went in, and then Kendrick ended it by having fun, and he had the last track. So that's all I really got on that. I think Kendrick cooked him. I think this did a lot for Kendrick's career too because it gave him. Bro, he just bought a $20 million mansion.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it did a lot for his career because most real rap fans already have him in a top 10 conversation at least. He has arguably 2 top 10 rap.
Now you're talking about you just want a rap beef against the Michael Jordan or the Michael Jackson of our era.
But that's not what it's about.
Yeah, but who's trying to win a rap beef against Michael Jackson?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't really about that. That's why I wanted to know. That's why before I really gave a take, I wanted to know.
All right,
how you felt.
let me just give my take real quick. So, given respect to both sides, because Kendrick won, but Drake played a hell of a battle. Drake was.
They went in.
Drake had his creativity, with the AI usage, and then obviously, giving fake information to Kendrick about the random daughter thing. Drake played a hell of a game.
You know what I love about though?
But what's up?
That Kendrick he did it in a way to where the whole song wasn't revolved around that daughter, and he was still cooking Drake while talking about
the thing that smoked me is he literally had like a 45-second piece just talking to Adonis, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is wild. This is wild
to the whole
work.
family.
It was
That's what I was saying.
But it was nasty work, man. But anyway, yeah,
he obliterated the guy.
Drake did his thing. He had his catchy little tracks. He had his funny parts. The whole song where he's, just talking about how he's not fucking with underage people was weird. But yeah, Kendrick did his thing, man. He every song he had new flows. He had beat switches, multiple beat switches in these songs. He had different cadences. He had different voices, different characters, bro. Kendrick's always been that guy.
Yeah.
And he pretty much brought everything he's ever done in hip hop and put it into these tracks.
Yeah, and kind of show people that they listen to the same shit.
Yeah, whether any motherfucker did what these two are accusing each other of doing, it's never going to be known. I couldn't give a fuck. But as far as what they did in these songs, Kendrick did his thing. Kendrick got that. Kendrick is one of the best lyricists of all time. He's one of the more creative minds in hip-hop of all time. I've always thought that. Damn's in my top 5 favorite personal albums of all time. Drake don't got a single one of my personal favorites. I love Drake albums, but I've always been a Kendrick fucking fan. So
weird. I mean, the reason why I have Kendrick winning is because I haven't listened to Drake the same way since they fucking...
Bro, if I like music, I like music.
No, yeah, no, I like the music.
Yeah, but you don't even listen to, you can't, so we might listen to Drake a whole lot more, but you don't listen to Drake the same way you listen to Kendrick anyway.
No, well, see, when I'm listening to Drake, I'm not listening to bars, I'm listening to funny, or like, I'm just listening to quotables, and then I'm listening to just like, the sound of the music. When I'm listening to Kendrick, I'm replaying it and listening to
I think
I've always been that way.
Yes.
Kendrick hit everything about Drake on the nail. That's what I got. Like, he's a manipulator. He's a fucking groomer. He's everything that Kendrick was saying. I mean, maybe Kendrick went a little too far on certain things, but fucking...
I don't think it's too far.
Not too far. I'm saying maybe he exaggerated.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, maybe he exaggerated some things, but he hit the nail on the head to where, like, at this point, I'm just like, oof. How is Drake not canceled at this point? But like,
because he's literally
I know. He's that guy, and that's not gonna change. Like Drake is always.
How is he not canceled?
Because like a lot of things that Kendrick was saying was true, and then like you said, the letters to his dad, his mom,
it was
wild, bro, just
fire.
wild. I'm glad I got
the
to
letters to his
it.
dad was crazy.
Dear Dennis,
bro, he was bugging, bro. I'm gonna write letters to Walter one of these days. No.
Imagine me and you have a rap beef.
I would torch.
And that's like, you're fucking broke and fat. Like, how does that work?
Someone's gonna send it right back to me. You're broke and fat.
Any final opinions on that?
No, I just think
I love it for hip hop.
Yeah,
because it shook things up for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes, and
I love it. I know why J. Cole bowed out. Yes. I'm not even hating on J. Cole no more. I could see why he said, you know what, y'all have this.
No, because
he saw what was brewing.
What I think happened is that fucking J. Cole like released the track, and then Kendrick called. He's like, "Yo, I got all this shit on you. You better fucking."
No, I don't think he got
the sport of it, bro. Not the sport of it.
I don't think Kendrick.
The sport of it. Kendrick just absolutely handled him.
100%.
Drake tried to do what made him even have himself in a Michael Jackson kind of a conversation type songs against in rap. Like, Michael Jackson wasn't a fucking rapper, man.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? He got Michael Jackson stats from doing
when I say
sing-songy rap shit. You understand?
When I said that, though,
raps.
I know, but when I said that, I don't mean literally like Drake is Michael Jackson.
I'm saying
he's the Michael Jackson of our era.
Yes,
but he just happens to be a rapper.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but he didn't get Michael Jackson popularity, statistics, fame, record breaks by rapping. He got it by doing the shit that he did. Yes, like the shit that drop. And listen, and I love his shit. Like, that shit is background music a lot. You understand what I'm saying? But the point of what I'm saying is that in a rap beef, he fucking murdered him. You understand what I'm saying? With mad different styles of rap. And Drake just did Drake. You understand what I'm saying?
And then at the end of it, Drake's just defending himself.
Yeah,
and realistically,
that beat was hard as hell, and he was just like totally like. It sounded like you said, like he know he was canceled.
Yeah. Bro, the thing is too, I'm gonna be real.
That beat was hard as hell.
How's he not canceled?
If Drake was going against 98% of other people, Drake would have smoked them with what he was putting out.
Yeah, that shit would work.
But Kendrick's Kendrick's
not Kendrick, not at all.
And
it didn't work, it didn't work with Pusha T,
bullshit,
too.
Bro.
What?
I think J. Cole, more or less, he just was like, damn, I fuck with you two too much. And I know you two are about to go at each other's necks. I'm not about to get that deep.
He probably
I don't think Kendrick has shit on Cole, because I don't think Cole do shit.
No.
Is he going to go at his basketball career?
In South Africa?
No, I think what really happened is that J. Cole probably felt mad weird because he ended up on the wrong side of this, because he don't fuck with Drake as heavily as he fucks with Kendrick. We know that.
I don't know about that.
Drake, I don't know. This is a comment for a different episode.
Right.
One last thing on that.
If you track it though, one last thing, if you track it, Kendrick talks about the request denial for the first person shooter song. Do you understand what I'm saying? And to just, strengthen your point of him being a little bit cooler with Kendrick, he just takes the song and does the song thinking that. But he don't know that Kendrick is not going to do the song. You understand what I'm saying? And then if like at the Dreamville and all that shit, Ab-Soul and
oh my God, if Kendrick was on that shit,
Dreamville.
Kendrick was on for
personal. It was personal. Kendrick don't like him.
Because I know we knew Kendrick and Drake don't like each other.
We've known Kendrick and Drake don't like each other since like 2014.
But like when it comes to J. Cole, like J. Cole and Drake, like they're just like they just make hits together like here and there. But like with Kendrick, they've always been cool. They just
Well, yeah, game respect game.
Let's talk about basketball.
Yeah, anyway.
Let's get to it.
Knicks Pacers, they're going to Game 7 today. Me and Matt are going to record a segment later, but we'll only get your thoughts.
My thoughts on
the series,
just the Knicks and Pacers.
No, I don't want to give any thoughts on that series because this is a pick'em game. Listen, I'm being honest. No, listen, I don't want to give any thoughts on that game either. I'm going to let my boys handle this. Listen, I'm going to let my boys handle this. Listen, I'm homering right now. Y'all know I'm Lakers till I die. But listen, New York, stand the fuck up. Listen right now.
Stand the fuck up.
You hear me? If the garden is not shaking in my house in Albany, I'm out of here.
Stand the fuck up.
Straight like that. I'm out of here. We better handle business. That's all I have to do.
Stand the fuck up.
It's just tough. It's tough in the world, man.
Nonetheless, though, I'll say I won't just sit here sappy for the whole segment. I won't be sad, this whole segment. I'll say this, shout out to the Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton captured the hearts of a lot of people early on in the season. This season was long.
This
season was really long. Because Halliburton struggled for so long, you kind of forgot how
good he was in the front.
How great this team was in the first half.
Best offense in the league.
Do I think the Knicks had any business losing to them? No. I think this was a mismanaged series on the hands of Thibs, but there's not a lot that he could have done in my eyes.
Because everyone was getting hurt.
Because everyone was already hurt. Did he mismanage minutes? No. None of the Knicks players were in the top 15 of minutes the whole season.
Except for maybe Halliburton the last 20 games.
Yeah.
Give or take. Or 20 games he played, he was out for that little 5-game stretch or whatever it was. But it's still damn.
It's just sad. I do, as a Knicks fan, I really did not expect to win the championship, let alone beat the Celtics. We had a chance against the Celtics if they were to shit the bed that round, but I still don't think that the Knicks would have had enough to go all the way. So what I'm happy about is that the Knicks figured it out. I think the Knicks have a formula to go into for the first time ever, the Knicks have a championship formula that they can work on and move forward. It's just sad.
I say you trade Randall for good other pieces that fit this team because we could see how far you can go without Randall.
And people can finally calm down about the Jalen Brunson talk. He's great. He's amazing. But let's not... all the hype that the Knicks got was too soon. You guys need to wait until we accomplish something. Because as of right now, he's still only accomplished as much as fucking Melo did. So, with that being said, I love Jalen Brunson. I love this team. I hope we re-sign OG. Hartenstein, it's looking like we probably won't because he's going to be expensive now. He deserves it.
Yeah. Even though, put up a donut tonight, but, only took 2 shots. It's just, it was tough. Tough loss for New York. Halliburton did his thing. Nembhard, Siakam,
Do you think the Pacers even have a chance to take a game against the Celtics?
I got
Celtics in 4.
No, I got Celtics.
Oh, not in 5. In 5, they've been winning everything. In
I
5,
got Celtics in 5 or 6 just because Celtics are great at playing down their competition.
Yeah.
Porzingis is still out. Miles Turner might have a game or two where he bugs out and they take that game. So 5 or 6.
But bing bong, we will live on.
You think
bing
so?
Bong. The Celtics, they handled the Cavaliers like we knew they would. I mean, they dropped a game.
Mitchell didn't even play the last 2 games.
And they, like, the last game, for example, the Cavs gave them a run for their money without Donovan Mitchell. I guess that's my only things that, like, the Celtics, they kind of... They take their foot off the gas a little bit when they shouldn't.
Well,
right?
so they didn't have Porzingis and shit. But yeah, well, I've literally... You guys have been hearing me say this for the last 2 years that we've been doing this podcast. Almost 2 years. Celtics played out of their competition. Always have, always will. At least this team, this squad, always has, always will. And it's just, they did that there, but they only lost 1 game. Almost, gave up another one. You want to... But, I mean, that's just regular shit for me.
Yes.
I knew Cavs were going to lose in 5 or 6. Didn't expect Donovan Mitchell to go down, but...
Yeah, that's sad, and it's funny. That's
Get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I said last time I was on here with you guys. Is Donovan Mitchell, man, that inconsistency, and then it shows up again.
It is what it is.
You understand?
It's at this point, it's too late.
Come on, man.
It's too deep for me
Just
to
tell me I was
argue,
right.
bro.
Just tell me I was right.
That shit shows up again.
No,
bro.
because you were saying it
I've been saying it for years.
You were saying it for stretches that he wasn't actually being inconsistent.
I was absolutely right about the stretches.
The playoffs, you were right.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
But you were saying that during regular season.
But I gave you the little example of like last year. He scored before he scored 70 points. He scored 25.
That was the only one you were right.
That was
the only example you were right on, though.
But he does it all the time.
I
He'll
get
go on
that
stretches of 4 or 5 games where he's the best player in the league.
That means I was right.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, fuck you guys. No, but yeah. I mean, when it comes to the Cavs, we'll talk about the Cavs in a second. But when it comes to the Celtics, I think they're in a beautiful spot. I think if they don't win the championship this year, I think it'll be a big disappointment. I've been saying it all year. Because first, their path in the East has become a lot easier because the Bucks died.
Super fucking easy.
The Bucks were supposed to be their biggest opposition. The 76ers didn't play a factor. The Knicks are going to come, if they beat the Pacers, they're going to come into this series hurt.
Drained, hurt. Everyone's just beaten down.
And if it's the Pacers, that's just going to be food. And then they're going to get to the finals after the bloodbath that's going to be the Mavs versus the Nuggets or the Wolves. So, like, the Celtics, you guys kind of have to win this. And
I really don't think they are.
Yeah, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm starting to see it now, but like I told you in the beginning, Kristaps is hurt in the most important part of the season.
Yeah.
And I think if it's the Knicks, but when it comes to the Cavs, that's kind of who I really want to talk about because they have an interesting off season.
Yeah, what's going on here, man?
I think Darius Garland and Jared Allen are big disappointments.
Agreed.
Yes, 100%.
Big disappointments, bigger than I thought they would be because I was huge fans of those two. Like especially Jared Allen when he was like on the Nets when he was first starting out.
Well, this season, Jared Allen, like regular season, Jared Allen was wild.
Yeah,
he was lighting it up.
Yeah, and then the lights get too bright.
Get too bright.
Yeah,
sitting on the end of the.
One thing I will say, Mobley at that center position, where he was supposed to be drafted at, was looking real nice.
He does.
Was looking real nice.
And I think it was weak for Donovan Mitchell.
I think this was huge for the team, honestly. Yeah. Yes, it was a loss.
I basically agree exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to say they gave up.
Mitchell bowed out. Allen bowed out.
Like,
Darius Garland didn't want to be there.
Up, man.
Yeah.
That shit
like
was hard.
you're talking about, like they were relying on Max Strus and Karis LeVert,
literally,
and fucking Mobley to fucking beat the Celtics, and it just sucks because you saw Donovan Mitchell, in his fucking street gear, trying to be a part of the game still. And it's just like, bro, like, you want to be there or not? Because if you wanted to be there, you would have suited up through the injuries that all of these other guys in the league are playing through.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think his injury was severe enough to sit out, but that's not nor here nor there.
I'll say that's one thing I will never say is I don't know how people's body be feeling, bro. So I ain't got to say they should suit up or not. But the team as a whole, I feel like, did give up anyway. So it's just might as well sit the fuck down, bud. Might as well go sit down. But I think honestly, you do everything you can this offseason to re-sign or to extend Mitchell because he's a free agent next offseason. At this point, if you can't, you trade him this offseason before the season starts.
Yeah, because it blows.
And you trade Jared Allen so you can finally move Mobley to that 5 position.
Garland,
Keep Garland and just build it. If you do extend him,
get Garland and Jared Allen the fuck out of there. Because Garland and Mitchell at this point, we see it just doesn't work. It doesn't. Sadly. I thought it really could when the trade happened, and it just doesn't
because Garland,
work. Both too ball dominant.
Because Garland is too average. Like, before Mitchell got there, he was putting up these big games he'd give you, but he's not putting up those big games anymore. He's just average, which is cool. He's a cool point guard to have on your team. But when you're talking about as inconsistent as Donovan Mitchell is, as inconsistent as Jared Allen is, it's got to be one or the other.
Somebody got to be.
But either way, Jared Allen got to go.
I think Jared Allen is 100% got to go, and then you just got to decide Mitchell or Garland. And to me, Garland is going to strive on a team where it's just a lot of plug and play guys. He has to be the guy who has the ball in his hand. That's why.
Which sucks because the best that they can do is like 8th seed.
Right.
With Garland. Maybe
Booker doesn't need the ball. I'm giving this is why I'm just saying players. I'm not saying Garland's going to end up on the Suns. But Booker doesn't need the ball in his hands. Mm-hmm. Did he take that role this year? Yeah. But if Darius Garland was a main
Lakers,
ball distributor,
I would love Garland on the Lakers, bro.
Not with LeBron.
Why not?
Because
LeBron's been giving up the ball, having the ball in his hands less and
less. And the team isn't better with it.
But it would be better with a point guard with the ball. That's not D'Angelo Russell, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. Anyway, I just think you need I think you need a player that is better than Garland but can play off ball, a KD, a fucking Jaylen Brown, even Devin Booker, anything like that.
Okay.
So you feel that Darius Garland is good, and we gotta give him some slack. Yeah. All right. That's fair.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel?
I agree totally. Like I said before when we were talking about Cleveland, I think that Darius Garland has them symptoms, man, of half in, half out. You know what I mean? I think that he can thrive though in a system where he has to be the primary ball player. Yeah. You understand?
And you know where I feel like he would really thrive? I feel like he'd thrive in San Antonio.
He'd help
him and Wemby would go crazy. Him and Wemby would go
because San Antonio, I don't think they need a big ticket point guard. They just need someone.
That's
to
why
they need somebody to get the ball around.
Yeah, he would help.
That's why they need to pick up a point guard in this draft, bro. Like a Rob Dillingham and a Nikola Topic, somebody like that. Isaiah Collier, somebody to go alongside fucking Wemby to distribute that ball. Hell yeah. Because Shohan at the point guard was not it.
But Jared Allen got to go. I agree with all of that stuff. So everything that y'all said about Cleveland.
Oh, get rid of Karis LeVert too. Get rid of LeVert.
I think
he's done his course.
No matter what, I think that Donovan Mitchell isn't going to stay. But I think they need him to stay. Because I would rather have Donovan Mitchell over Garland and Allen. But at this point, you could tell he don't want to be there. Yeah. You could just tell. And at this point, I don't want him on the Knicks either. And Bill wanted to argue with me. Bill, he's on our podcast. We haven't seen him in a couple months. He just got married.
Yeah, shout out to Bill. Congrats.
But Bill said something to where that he would rather have Donovan Mitchell than Jalen Brunson.
What?
And because he said that
was this then or now?
He said because we're too caught up in the moment with Brunson. So my point of that is I disagree with that, and the reason being is that
Bill, I gotta holler at you about that, buddy.
Motherfuckers must forget that Jalen Brunson led a Luka-less Mavs team.
That's what he must not
to
remember?
beat the Donovan Mitchell Jazz.
Yes, that must be
absolutely embarrass them. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't that break them up?
Jalen had 40 on him.
Didn't that break them up? Mm-hmm. Didn't that end the Jazz? Wasn't that the final straw for the Jazz?
And it got Jalen Brunson his bag.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson does this. That's what people need to understand is that if Jalen Brunson is going to be the main guy, he does this. He showed that every time Luka was hurt in Dallas. And Donovan Mitchell's too inconsistent. Jalen Brunson, he can dissolve himself into a system. I don't think Donovan Mitchell really can. I think he is the system.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell has to be the guy.
And I don't know, Donovan Mitchell, do I think he's going to win someday? I absolutely do. I love his game. At the top of his game, he's dropping 40, 50, doing it.
I still love the bubble series, them and the Nuggets.
Absolutely.
Did they lose that series? Yeah, but him and Jamal Murray are dropping 50 every fucking
It's just
game,
right now,
bro.
I don't know I just don't know what it takes for him at the current moment. And we'll see what happens in the offseason.
The life of the basketball player is in a vacuum too, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of vacuums, the Nuggets and the Wolves are playing Game 7. Do you have an opinion on that?
I sure do.
So I don't know why I said speaking of vacuums.
Yeah, real quick, I believe, of course, the champs are the champs, but here's one factor I want to throw in. All right? Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns have never played in the Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're the two key deciding factors for Minnesota anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like, besides the defense, we need offense, correct?
Yes.
These are go-to, right?
Yeah.
Either way you put it. They've never been in Game 7. So I am just looking to see what their mentality is when we done recording.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing for me.
Go ahead.
I think Ant is going to give it his fucking all.
And you know what I think?
Cat is going to choke in the moment. I think Cat is way too fucking inconsistent for this.
Yeah, we're going to see. This is it. I am so
I think Ant's going to give it his
agree.
all.
You know, I agree with that. That's why we need it. That's why I need it. Not that I want to see the champs upset or anything like that. But
I just think the Timberwolves are a better team right now.
Yes, man.
Like, and I just think the
it
Nuggets,
is. Like,
their gas left in their tank is that they're champions.
That's it.
Jokic is the
pedigree.
MVP.
It's pedigree.
And their
but
chemistry.
The Timberwolves are exposing the Nuggets. I think if the Nuggets move on to the Mavs, I think Jason Kidd is a smart enough coach to have done his research on their series.
The blueprint is
because all you do is
they got two of them young boys.
Bro, you make sure that Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray are taken out of the game. You let Jokic do whatever he wants.
But he got two big young boys that confront him all night anyway.
Yeah, you got Gafford, you got Lively, you got PJ Washington, you still got Powell.
PJ, goddamn. But
so my thing is that I think this is going to be, like Anthony Edwards said, one of the best Game 7s of all time.
I'm telling you.
Woo! The Timberwolves. You know, I had to throw on the Timberwolves jersey. It's the only jersey I got for the teams that are left. So I don't got a Pacers jersey, never will. Don't got a Celtics jersey, and I don't got a Mavericks jersey yet.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you have a Luka jersey?
I had a Monte Ellis jersey.
You had a Monte Ellis Dallas jersey?
Yes, had. Anyway, that's a conversation for a different episode. But yeah, the Timberwolves, they do what seemed impossible after taking the first two games.
And
it was the next three, taking the last two.
And it was with Ant having a shit game. 6 for 24 shooting, 16 points total. He was passing the ball. He was playing elite defense. But it was McDaniels and Towns who really led the fucking game.
It was a team game.
It was a team game because
like the Timberwolves
was
kind of like
Gobert was giving some points.
I know Anthony Edwards has gotten a lot of the spotlight this year, but they've gotten here as a team. They have not gotten
100%.
here on the back of Anthony. Anthony Edwards obviously a driving force, the anchor,
the star of the team.
You know, but as a team, they've done really good, and to beat the Nuggets, you know,
defending champs, best chemistry team in the league.
Rudy Gobert and Cat, I think they played solid on Jokic. I know Jokic scored like 30-something tonight.
And he had 46 in other games.
He had a decent series, but for the most part, this team as a collective, they did what they had to do. They stopped Jokic when they needed to.
They were stopping Porter all series.
Yeah,
they
Porter.
stopped Murray a good portion of the series, giving Murray
I
tonight.
hope Michael Porter Jr. has the most peaceful offseason because we know what's going on with all three of his brothers.
His whole family is...
The third one got popped now, too.
Yeah, I saw. The whole family's going through a wild time right now.
But what was... Yeah, I mean, Jamal Murray
and Jokic, it was really just them two tonight.
That's it.
Everyone else came with no bag, no drive, no ambition.
So, I mean, you know, the Nuggets, I'll say this now. I've said it. I've had questions about it. I just wanted to see how this went. I think they had an easy playoff run last year. And obviously winning the championship is not easy, but I think they had what they did is what a lot of teams fail to do is that when they have easier opponents, they took the opportunity all the way. Because like you see teams like the Celtics never do that. Now the Suns
didn't do it their year.
The Celtics are in this position now where they have the easiest path. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they have the easiest
like
path.
The Heat, the Heat that the broken Heat. The Cavs that no one believed in, and then Mitchell was out.
Mitchell 2 games.
And now they're not even going to face the Knicks. They're going to face the Pacers. And then they're not even going to face the Nuggets.
Which honestly, the Knicks one might have been easier just because of all the injuries they've been having. But the Pacers are still like they should take care of them in 5 games.
So moving on to the Wolves and the Mavs, you know, shout out Jokic, got another MVP. It's not like that team's going anywhere. They'll be back next year.
Yep,
I do think they need depth. I think they. Honestly, at this point, I would honestly trade either Porter or Gordon for a couple of pieces, 2 or 3 pieces. They need to fill out this team more than anything.
That's a good.
I don't know. I don't think this team can win a championship unless everyone's hitting, and that's what happened last year.
I think if this Denver team went and used like veteran minimum deals like the Suns did to fill out the roster a little bit more, rather than just depending on their young draft picks.
They gave Najee a big contract, and he's not even seeing minutes.
Yeah, they gave him a big extension. Well, not a big extension, but they gave him a rookie extension that no one thought he was going to get.
Yeah.
But, if they went and just did some veteran minimum deals to guys who just want rings like the Suns are doing, they would have had a few more solid pieces on the scene that they might have been able to rely on.
So, Mavericks and Wolves. The Wolves get their chance to move to their first finals ever. Luka gets his chance to move to his first finals ever.
Kyrie gets to go to another final since LeBron.
This is good.
The double big man.
I think this series right here is the series of the playoffs.
The double big man lineup for the Wolves is the triple big man, because they got Nas Reed off the bench. It's dangerous. We've seen how dangerous it is with this series alone. But Luka and Kyrie, it's hard to bet against.
That's the only weakness of the Wolves lineup is that one of Luka or Kyrie is not going to be guarded properly. Unless
you're bugging. With the Nuggets, yes. With the Wolves, hell no.
I mean, okay, because they got McDaniels on one and Ant on the other,
who's become one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. No, that was the problem with the Nuggets. With this team, with the Wolves, they have guys that could guard every position. So it will be harder for the Mavericks, 100%. Because McDaniels is one of the best defenders in the league. Nas is one of the better premier defenders in the league, and Ant's really showing his own too.
If there's one thing I know about Luka, and I've been saying it for a while, is that when he has a shot, he takes that and he fucking runs with it. Mm-hmm. And I think him seeing the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, I think right then and there, I think Luka and Kyrie are going to go off. Even if it's not Kyrie, I think Luka's going to have a pretty magical series.
Yeah, because Luka did have a down series this past series against the Thunder. But I got Mavs in 7.
Mavs in 7?
Which is tough because then they're going to be tired going against the Celtics in the finals. But hey, it is what it is. Luka got to get his fucking ring somehow.
Yeah. I got the Mavericks in 6, only just because... Really? I don't know. I think the Timberwolves are going to start to run out of steam here. I mean, what I didn't like from this series was all the blowouts. They have the capability of being blown out. I don't really like that going into a series against the Mavs because the Mavs will play off that. Unlike the Nuggets, they will, like, if the Mavericks blow out the Timberwolves, they can do it in such a deflating way that I don't think they'll be able to recover from.
Yeah, and Luka doesn't just sit there and, like, all right, we're blowing them out. Let me go to the bench.
No, I'm blowing you the fuck out.
Luka gonna stay in and run up a fucking bag on you, bro. He doesn't care. So it can. We saw how it deflated the fucking Suns a few seasons ago.
Either way, someone's getting their first ring, and I love that.
Yeah. Celtics, Pacers, which, I mean, it's not going to be Pacers, but Celtics, Wolves, or Mavs, somebody's getting, some young stars getting their first
And like
ring.
I said, the thing that I trust the most out of this series in the Wolves and the Mavericks.
Imagine the Pacers just coming out and just bugging and getting and going to the finals.
They win the whole thing, and we're living in a 2K simulation. But yeah, no, I think the thing that I love the most, or not what I love the most, but the one thing I believe in the most is Kyrie's experience. He's the one guy here. You're not, like, really anyone on the Wolves besides maybe Mike Conley has deep playoff experience.
Yeah, just Conley.
But Mike Conley really hasn't been to the finals.
No, he hasn't.
And then on
but
the
he's
Mavs,
made some runs with the grit and grind Grizzlies, 100%. Yeah. He made some little
of course they went to the Western
Conference Finals.
But on the Mavs, you're talking about Jason Kidd, who knows what it takes, Kyrie, who knows what it takes, and that alone, I put my trust in the Mavs.
I feel you.
That's that. I got the Mavs going to the finals, no matter what.
Okay.
No matter what. We're at a point now where Luka is in the Western Conference Finals with a team that he loves. He's, I don't want to say healthy because we know he has his nagging injuries, but he's healthy enough to put up triple doubles and still put up his Luka numbers.
And he's got somebody who's been there before with Kyrie.
He's not run down. Kyrie didn't really do a lot this series. So Kyrie's going to have a lot to get. And if it's against the Nuggets, Kyrie is going to burn the Nuggets. Kyrie is going to absolutely obliterate the Nuggets.
Yeah, because, like, the thing is, too, like, who
who's KCP going to guard? And let's say the Nuggets are there. Who's KCP going to guard? Luka or Kyrie? Because whoever's he's not guarding is going to light the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
Like, who is guarding? Because he's going to guard one of them, and he's going to somewhat try to contain them. You know, it's Luka and Kyrie. You only can do so much. But MPJ or Murray guarding the other one, it's fucking straight heat, bro. He's going to light them up.
Wait, you don't agree with us? You don't think the Mavs are going to the finals?
Well, you're wrong. Anyway. No, so I love the chances for the Mavs, whoever comes out of this.
But on the Thunder and Mavs, I think the Thunder, they don't have too much to really be upset about. I mean, obviously, Game 7, down to a foul. They could have easily been in the next series.
But what a hell of a fucking season.
But yeah, what a hell of a season.
So young, bro.
Shea is an actual MVP threat.
Every year. It's 2 years in a row now where he's put up these
MVP,
numbers.
My guy. Like,
Luka, you my MVP.
I think you just get rid of that nasty motherfucker Giddy, and everything's good.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
moving. Got mad draft picks.
Yeah, let's do something. Try something, fellas. You know what I mean? Like, because the core, aside from Giddy, is straight.
That's okay.
Yeah, and Giddy was supposed to be a part of that core, but I think everything's in his head now. I think he's cooked, man.
Facts.
And bro, Jalen Williams
looks like it.
Fucking deep, bro. J-Dub is just he's
1 second.
Actually,
But wait, I want to just go back on something that I just said because I just agreed, and I want to make sure because when it comes up, I don't want to eat my own words.
Right.
I don't totally agree with the Mavs making it all the way to the final.
Yeah.
If
I
Minnesota
think they
wins.
can.
If Minnesota wins.
Oof, that would be one hell of a series, man.
That's what if Minnesota wins.
Luka versus Ant is crazy.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
But
against Denver, I do.
When it comes to the Thunder, I think their future is bright. I think they're going to be running the West alongside of the Spurs. I'll say that now.
Once the Spurs are at that point.
Yeah, because the Thunder, they have so many draft picks. They're going to do nothing but get whatever players they want at any moment that they want them. They're probably still going to compile draft picks. Like, they have a team right now that they can be good for the next 20 years. If they do it right.
Yeah, Sam Presti, bro.
Like, it's been beyond impressive. So they have really nothing to be ashamed of. I think you just get rid of Josh Giddey. Because I think, obviously, he had some kind of impact in that locker room where they don't fuck with him. He shows it on the court because, like, these playoffs, you couldn't even play him.
Right.
And he's not a bad basketball. He's a good basketball player.
Nope.
But you couldn't even play him. That's how bad he was.
Yeah.
So I think it's done. He needs a refresh somewhere else. You know, go where the weirdos go. Go to Utah. Go to Sacramento.
They already had one of you there.
But the Mavs, I just want to give a huge shout out to the Dallas Mavericks front office because when you talk about everything that they've done, when you're talking about Luka, who had a broken down Porzingis and Spencer Dinwiddie as his next two best options, and then it was just Spencer Dinwiddie and Tim Hardaway. And then you kind of turn this into making a risky trade for Kyrie that didn't work last year, but you extended Kyrie and you made him feel like he had a home for once, right? Because with the Cavs, that was his bright moment, but LeBron completely overshined him when he got there. And you could tell Kyrie wanted to go get his own legacy, so he went to the Celtics. That became Tatum's team. Tatum and Jaylen Brown and the young guys' team. Then he went to, where the hell did he go out? He went to the Nets, and we're not even going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But they made Kyrie feel like he had a home, and that is a huge, huge move, because we know who Kyrie is. And judging on all the interviews, judging on everything that everyone's saying from Luka on down, his impact there has been immaculate. And then you go, and then you signed Derrick Jones Jr., which was a very underrated signing because
that turnaround shot he hit with 1 second left last night.
15 plus in the last three games.
Yeah, 3-4.
They drafted Derek Lively and actually gave him playing time, which is you don't see that a lot.
He was starting until they got Gafford. Oh my god, Derek Lively.
And then they traded for
I called it in the
Washington.
summer before the fucking season even started. I was like, Derek Lively is gonna be one of them guys, bro.
And then they traded for PJ Washington and Gafford.
Beautiful.
And now you have this great team. And Jason Kidd has come into his own as a coach beautifully. And the Mavericks let him do that because they could have easily fired him last year. After they fell apart, they could have easily fired Jason Kidd. And this is what I'm talking about. This goes into another point before I let you guys go off about the Mavs. I'm sorry. But this goes into my next point is that I think teams need to have more patience with their coach.
100%.
Because we're seeing so many examples of this where if you let your coach just kind of, get his season to the team pause for a few years, they'll eventually overcome shit. You know what I mean? Like
you build no continuity by just going coach to coach to coach to coach to coach. That's why he immediately when Budenholzer got picked up, we will talk about him anyway. When Budenholzer got picked up by the Suns, I immediately sent a screenshot to him of the ESPN report, and I'm like, bro, it's just all these teams that are trying to be really good with all these really good aging stars keep just cycling the same 5 to 6 fucking coaches through the front offices that have shown they're really good but have flaws, and you just keep bouncing them after 1 to 2 years, and you're not building no continuity.
Because it's a players' league, bro.
I get that.
Let me go for a quick minute.
Absolutely.
It's a players' league. The coach is just a fucking face. All right? Oops, excuse me, little man. The coach is just a face. We already know, so let's take us, for example, right? We love the Lakers, right? But we already know what it is with the Lakers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, a coach, it's a desirable job for the face, but for the pay, none of that comes with the job. You know what I mean? Is actually alluring to any real good coach. You understand what I'm saying? Beside the fact that we are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. You understand what I'm saying?
The Lakers?
Yeah, absolutely.
No shot.
What? Like, no, not like in losing. I'm talking about like as money as far as the franchise. We rich franchise. What,
as far as cash,
come on, man. Stop playing, man. We're known around the world, man. You can't go anywhere.
The Celtics are the Cowboys.
Yeah, yes. If you want to do it that. But notoriety. But anyway, in all truth, man. The
Lakers
coaching, yes, man, you can see that LeBron, like even in LeBron with his cachet with an aging star, just using your thing, or looking at how Bradley Beal treat Frank Vogel and shit like that. Like you can see how
them firing Frank Vogel was just so crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's crazy because I understand it's the players' league, but there still has to be some. You got to let the coach have some authority with the players.
And I think that's why you're really seeing a lot of these young teams, given it's new era, older guys are just being less effective, younger guys are more effective. But that's I think why you're seeing a lot of these younger teams being a lot better than the older teams, just based off of not just youth. But because these younger teams are buying into coaches' systems rather than being their own systems.
And for example, look at the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. The game that we're about to watch in a half an hour. The Nuggets could have fired Mike Malone at any point. They've had him for a while. Yeah. Eventually it paid off. They won a ring because he's one of the most caring, emphatic
he's a player's
coaches.
coach.
Yes.
And then you go to the Timberwolves and
Chris Finch.
Motherfuckers were talking about him being the worst coach in the league a couple years ago. Yeah. They had patience with him. Here they are.
Shit, he's a coach out with an injury right now, which is just whatever that means.
And then the Mavs with Jason Kidd, like I said, they could have fired him a couple of times.
And one thing I'm throwing some love at Jason Kidd right now. It's still, I know I've said this on the pod multiple times. When he was in Milwaukee as a coach, and then they got him out of there saying he was ruining Giannis's development, this, that, and the third. Giannis loved Jason Kidd. Giannis said if he didn't have Jason Kidd as a coach, he might have not gotten to the point he was at.
Absolutely.
I've always
the
thought
Bucks
Jason
are lucky
Kidd,
they won their championship. I'll say that.
I've always been a guy who thought Jason Kidd was at bare minimum an average coach, if not above average coach. So I never really understood the Jason Kidd hate. Maybe it's just he's got some people in front offices that don't fuck with him, so it just became a thing around the league.
Some Jason Kidd shit.
But some Jason Kidd shit, honestly. But I've always fucked with Jason Kidd as a coach. So I saw this coming, especially when he was an assistant with the Lakers. How he was with the
you gotta let people develop. Like it's all a part of like what you're saying too. Like you have to let people develop, just like you have to let players develop. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like in a system, everything about what we know about life, people have to buy into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how good you tell me I am. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not going to listen to what you ask me to do. You understand? You can tell me I'm good, you know what I mean? I already know I'm good. You know?
Well, and that's a good point with the Suns is like they've cycled so many coaches in at this point. And you talk about, what's his face? Who was the coach before?
Vogel.
Yeah, like they disrespected, like literally.
Monty brought him to the finals.
Yeah, and they disrespected him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we had all those reports about players disrespected him, and KD was there for that. Devin Booker was there for that. Take him out, put in Vogel. That's a new mindset. Of course, none of the players are gonna fuck with this guy. They need a little bit of time to buy.
He just got ran out of LA and had mad shit talked about him in the media.
So now Budenholzer comes in. I like the hire. I like the hire for Budenholzer, but if they start off slow or anything goes wrong there, it's going to be a disaster.
He was a coach that was just fired.
Yeah.
So, but they'll do it again.
So, real quick, you're the Suns GM. What are you doing with this team?
So, listen, it was crazy to kind of see Budenholzer first. I don't know, so what I know about his philosophies and the teams that he's had before, I just got to see because they're going to keep those pieces. They are not going nowhere. So they're going to probably.
Sadly, they can't do nothing.
We don't know what's going to happen with Nurkic and the other little pieces that are around. They got to
hope them veteran minimums hit.
Yeah, but that three is actually not going anywhere, right? So, at the end of the day.
If you could figure something out, do it, but it's going to be damn near impossible.
It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Unless KD, who has the most power.
Who's the James Jones?
Yes, exactly.
And he's been cooking the past
he's been good, but it's just he's not a miracle worker.
It was a miracle to bring him together, but it is nothing.
He's not
else
a Danny
around him.
He's not a Sam Presti,
There's
bro.
nothing else around him.
Bradley Beal ain't shit.
Nah, man. The way that he, so I like Matt's take on him, and yours, about him getting the bag and shit like that. I have respect for that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the goal. Get your money. You know what I mean?
Show the fuck up, though.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
saying? Especially when you say at the end of the season, hey, I'm finally ready. He said it. He's like, I'm finally
going to high school saying, if you want to get to the NBA, you're going to have to go through me. Everybody going through you right now, bitch.
Man, that's crazy. So, and then just to strengthen your point about coaching, I don't know what Mike Budenholzer is going to actually be able to do. So, me being the GM, I guess, just to strengthen what we already know is to have a big name in there that hopefully they buy into. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're not going anywhere. So.
Yeah, I think Budenholzer is just a better version of Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Budenholzer.
He doesn't call timeouts in the playoffs.
I think we're going to see
situations.
I think he will make the Suns a good team, a great team. I don't know if it'll be championship worthy because Budenholzer's a great coach. He just got
It's a great regular season.
Bucks are toxic. Look what they did. They hired a rookie coach, fired him for no reason at all to hire Doc Rivers. None of us are doing that in our 2K franchise.
Budenholzer was also about to get fired, but then they won the chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not like, he's always been a great coach for that team. No,
tell me why was he going to get fired?
Because they weren't getting over the hump, getting to the final.
Tell me why.
Because motherfucker couldn't call timeout to save his life.
No. Tell me really why the Bucks couldn't win.
And,
Chris Middleton couldn't show up, and Giannis couldn't have a big game in the playoffs to save his life.
No. He was having big games.
Those free throws.
Every other game.
No.
Free throws.
The free throws was huge.
That's what I'm saying. So it really wasn't Budenholzer's fault. He was out here. He was making George Hill effective, and
he's not faultless.
He helped Brook Lopez come into this new age of Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez was doing that before he got to Milwaukee. Don't do that.
Not fully.
He was doing that
before.
He was doing that before he got to Milwaukee.
Either way, if I'm the Suns GM, I'm locking myself in a room for as long as it takes to trade Bradley Beal. I'm literally begging teams. I'm begging Bradley Beal. I'm like, Bradley Beal got to go. His whole mentality is terrible for the team. But
he's not going anywhere.
I know. But his mentality is terrible for the team because it was literally he got his bag.
Not like
and
that, but
I don't remember anything he's done since he's got that ring.
Man.
And it's like at the end of the year he said, "Oh, I finally get a chance to play for a ring. I'm hyped, I'm happy," and you fucking laid an egg. So I don't know what to really expect from the guy anymore, bro. And finding out who he is, with all these videos from the past and shit, I don't like him in the locker room. I don't like him on the court. I gotta trade him for a bag of chips. Wherever you want to go, Bradley Beal, we will trade you for nothing. And we'll go from there. That's a max slot. I don't know. Get somebody that's not Bradley Beal. Make it work.
It's not a max slot.
Spread the money around.
They will still have negative money. They won't be able to pick nobody up.
So I think, but with Book being halfway nicked up through the end of this, you know what I mean, and coming back that full, I believe that too. Book even said it himself too. With that summer to be able to work out together with everybody, kind of being healthy. I think that we might see, you know what I mean, a different version of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like what Matt said though. If they have Nurkic, they're
You know what I'm
shot.
saying?
If they don't
Like,
have a point guard, they're shot. But how are they going to get not only a replacement for
gotta get rid
Nurkic,
of
but a point guard? How are they going to do any of that with no money? I just it's not a good position to be in, and like Budenholzer, of course, he accepted the job because it's like, you know, fuck, you know, it's a team. I think I could do something.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, you know, you never know. Maybe this could be the year that Devin Booker just averages 30 points a game in the playoffs. But I don't know. What would you do?
I already said it last episode when we talked about it. I literally gave my whole game plan out. And it's to try your damnedest to get rid of Bradley Beal and bring in some type of mid to good level point guard for him, or just picking them up off some like fucking veteran minimum shit. Bring Rondo back for 1 year if you want. If you don't get a coaching job, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Bring somebody.
He gonna have a point guard role in prison.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just you can't do shit really. It's little to no movement. It's like those fucking block games where you have to go up, but if there's a block there, you can't. And if you go this way, there's a block there, blocking it. It's a bunch of those, bro. You try to move one way, something's blocking it.
It's not 2K. It's not like we can throw Bradley Beal in the simulator and they'll pop out 15 trades.
Yeah. Trade finder right here, brother.
Football. So the Detroit Lions, they extended. Shout out to Jared Goff. They extended Jared Goff. I'm really ecstatic about that. How do you guys feel about it?
Hey, man, that's really
that's your boy, too, man.
I don't know why. I just put all my chips in on Jared Goff, and it's just fucking working. But
what's that shit go to? 2028?
I think it's 4 more years.
Yeah, so 2028,
I love it. I think what Jared Goff has been able to bring to the Lions is maturity. He got through all of his immature years in Los Angeles. You know, he's been able to lead a very young team. I mean, obviously, you can attribute it to their good coach.
Ben Johnson, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the OC.
Of course. But, like, if you look at Jared Goff's stats before Detroit, he's been doing this. You know what I mean? He's been slinging, and now he just has a team around him that he can do it. It's young. I think for this contract.
He was young slinging it. Now?
Yeah. Now he's just a vet. He has Detroit chanting Jared Goff. I love it for him. Jared Goff gets paid. I think the Lions are going to be a very dangerous team. They're definitely a Super Bowl contender next year, mark my words. But we got any other opinion on Jared Goff?
Damn, I just remember when these motherfuckers was going 0-16.
No, for real. A little bit more than Aiden Hutchinson on the D. The O going to be good.
They drafted a bunch of young cats.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to be that
old, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You are old, bro.
I said young cats.
Some young cats, man.
So what do you, and I know you wanted to talk about this, what do you expect from Aaron Rodgers and the Jets?
So listen, them 6 primetime slots we got, right?
In the first half of the year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So I expect a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, he was talking about coming back off.
You're a Jets fan?
Yes.
You're going to hate me for my take.
So listen, he was expected to come back off of the Achilles last year, like you know what I mean? All that hype. So this year, I mean, come on. Like, I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm going to take it week to week.
Shit, neither is he.
I'm taking it week to week, all right? But I'm actually, you know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm taking it week to week, man. It's that fucking AFC, man.
Bro, you know what's fucked up? Mm-hmm. The fucking dude who hit him when he tore his Achilles and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Isn't he on San Fran and they play them week 1? He gonna do that shit again.
Fun. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, y'all ain't shit.
What's your expectation?
I don't know. Above average team, but it's just like, bro, it's just, I don't know, bro. He's just old, but they got pieces. It's not like they don't got pieces around that motherfucker, bro.
Everywhere.
They got pieces everywhere, offense, defense, but it's just like, I'm kind of on the same boat. Like, I feel like they're going to be like above average, playoff team, obviously, this and that third, but week to week, big dog, because, you know.
Here's where I'm at with Aaron Rodgers.
Son's just like 67 years old.
Aaron Rodgers just tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
Missed all year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the year before that, he had maybe his worst year as a quarterback in the league. Right?
Okay.
2 years of that, all the fucking shrooms he's taken.
Fuck. Ayahuasca.
I don't think it's gonna be good. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. and I think it's going to be really bad. That's where I'm going. I think last year was the year where the Jets' defense was one of the best defenses. They've lost pieces there. Mm-hmm. On the offensive side, I don't know if Wilson is in the same mentality that he was last year. He's a dog.
He's going to be even...
He's a dog.
This is what it's all been about.
But he lost a full year playing behind that nut job, Zach Wilson. That was his second year in a row. So
that nut job.
Again, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is that guy to unlock him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this could be a crazy comparison. This is my first NFL crazy take of the year. With all their primetime games, I think it's going to be year one Russell Wilson Broncos. Where they had all those primetime games. They were all boring. Nobody fucking... They were all sick of seeing it on the TV.
He is not fucking with that.
And that's where I'm at.
He was a hater, but it's okay. But listen, that leads right into the next thing, though, for me. Like, who
has the most on the line this year? Player and team.
Yeah, so player, I'm going with
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
And that's a good point. Because what is he, 41 now?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he wants to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, he has to finish this off.
Dumb fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I will boo or curse or come on here and tell it like it is after week one. You understand what I'm talking about?
He said, I thought he said,
I will boo, I will come. Wait, what?
Hey,
whoa.
my bad.
You just put too much emphasis on it, big dog.
Oh, man. That was good. But yeah, so
I'm 100% in agreement. So he was my player.
Okay.
Jets are my team. Mm-hmm. Or well, Cowboys are probably the team, but Aaron Rodgers is my player.
Okay.
Oh, that was fucking.
Yeah, my team is San Fran.
Okay.
Yeah, with the most on the line. I got an honorable mention, but I'll let y'all go. My honorable mention.
Well, I want to dig into the 49ers a little bit as to why you think that.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Everybody, it's the 2023. If they don't do it now, the whole thing is done. And they got I think they got 9 players now that they have to sign. You know what I mean? Like,
running out of bread.
Yeah, a big part of D.
You ever?
Dang, man, I keep walking into these.
You ever lose? No, I agree with the 49ers because look, I mean,
excuse me.
You talk about they got really close last year.
Yes.
This year they're gonna have the same team.
Yes.
And they're not going to have the same team next year.
No.
I don't know what they're going to do to rebound after that, but I think this year you got to go all in. I think trade deadline, you got to get everybody that you can get. Yep. I think you just got to go all in. So I agree with that. What do you think?
No,
team and player.
Player, I'm on board with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Gordon.
Yo, he could be a problem in the league. Anyway, I'm on the same boat with Rodgers, but yeah, I got Cowboys just because we've talked about it before. It's just
I like that.
Where do they go after this year? Yeah. Obviously, Dak's going to do Dak shit and in the regular season, but it's just they're running out of pieces and time and what do they do? So I feel like, the biggest franchise in the world got to do something this year, and if they just fucking lay another egg, where do they go from there? Yeah, it's just...
As an Eagles fan, it's been absolutely great just shitting on the Cowboys every year. I've just... Please don't end that.
Please don't end that.
Don't win the Super Bowl. As I get a notification, Gordon Hayward admitted his role with team was not what he thought it would be. Frustrated in OKC.
Well, good because you're not coming back this year.
Anyway,
next year,
that's
so
mad
whatever.
random.
What do you think your role is going to be? Gayward. All right, whatever. That's what I actually said. It did not mean to say Gayward. Gordon Hayward.
So for a player, I got Trevor Lawrence.
Ooh.
Now, reason why
what the fuck we thought we were going to be.
Are you a guy or are you not? Now, we have all these talks that he's going to be getting paid $50 million a year. Some fucking bullshit.
Grow the fuck up.
He's had good clutch moments, but I want to look at last year. You were supposed to be good, and you weren't.
We're supposed to be that guy, bro.
The Jags, they missed the playoffs, didn't they? Or they made it and they didn't make noise. Whichever the case was, the Jaguars... They're only going to go as far as Trevor Lawrence. And they had that team last year. That team is no longer that team. They lost a couple of people. And honestly, at this point, Trevor Lawrence is coming down to you. And if you really get that contract or if you're playing for that contract, it's all on him. There's a lot of pressure. And it just is what it
on
is.
You.
Because if you don't, the Texans are there. The Texans are dogs and they're there. Like how much they achieved with a team full of rookies in 1 year, and you guys didn't do shit. Whatever. But for team, and this was actually interesting because I've been going back and forth in my head with this. I want to pick the 49ers, but I don't really want to be basic.
Damn, he just called you basic. No.
Basic as in I don't want to copy Kem's take, and then I don't want to copy yours with the Cowboys.
Were those your two takes?
Kinda, in a way.
I take mine back. No.
I really feel like the most pressure falls on the Bengals. Even though they're gonna have Joe Burrow for the next few years, but this might be the last year they have T. Higgins. They need to do something. But my ultimate choice for this is the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Because they just got Derrick Henry. Their defense is good. They're gonna have a couple of free agents though after this year. They could always improve their offense with the wide receivers.
The receivers are still.
But again, this is another year where I feel like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, if they're gonna win it, you gotta win it. It should be now.
Yeah. Stop the three-peat and fucking just go and do it, bro.
Because the Chiefs, again, like they've won 2 years in a row, whatever, but they're not as good as they could be. And
especially
someone's got to take advantage of that at some point.
Last year was everyone's prime fucking opportunity with their offense
and
not being up to par, bro.
Right?
Yeah,
the Bills
fucking flatline, bro.
Are fucking done.
That's why my honorable mention is Miami.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Miami.
Because Tua's a free agent after this year.
Absolutely.
Wow. Good takes there. Good takes.
Okay, good shit.
So let's play Would You Rather. And we're going to do it with Joe Burrow.
Oh, I thought it was going to be fuck, marry, kill. No. Hey, yo. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man. Would you rather Joe Burrow?
All right, Joe Burrow edition.
Yes. So we'll start. We won't include Patrick Mahomes, right? Because that's an automatic.
Bro, come on.
But I'll start off with an interesting one. Jalen Hurts. So it's basically who would you rather?
Joe Burrow.
I already know.
Joe Burrow.
I'm just taking a moment.
You said Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
I'm going Jalen, bro.
Understandable. That's close. To me, they're right there, bro. They're right there. That's a good one. That's a rough one to start off with.
Yeah.
I'm going Joe Shiesty.
I go with Jalen Hurts because
that's your boy, though.
They've both been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They've both had a lot of weapons around them.
Yeah.
But damn, man, Joe Burrow didn't have an O-line when he did that.
Yeah.
He was the most sacked quarterback in the league.
She's such your girlfriend, bro. Fucking Sims.
Playing Sims. Yeah. But I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah, you are.
Wearing a Mets jersey.
Yeah, it's a wild world out here today.
I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts. Okay. Just because
I'm not a baseball fan, and I got
he runs. He's
hat
strong. I think Jalen Hurts is a healthy guy. Healthier than Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he is.
So I'll go with Jalen Hurts. Okay, cool. Tom Brady. No, I'm just. Kirk Cousins.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah.
That's an easy one. That's an easy one.
Especially off of fucking Achilles. Come on.
Lamar Jackson.
Damn.
LBJ.
The running.
Damn, I said LBJ.
LeBron
James.
Something is gonna happen.
Lamar. It's that running, Lamar. Bro. That running does something, bro.
You going Lamar?
Yeah. Right now, for me,
I'm going Lamar.
I'm going Joe Burrow.
Really?
Because he's white. No, I'm just
I'm
fucking around.
He said, "Okay."
No, buddy. I'm going Joe Burrow because he has success in the playoffs. Again, he's done it without an O-line. I just really wish this guy would get an O-line. He'd be like the best in the league. And it's nothing against Lamar Jackson. It's just I'm tired of fucking rooting for this guy and him failing in the playoffs.
Yeah, I want this motherfucker to win so bad, but
I was rooting for him so hard last year.
Can't get over the hump, bro.
Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow.
Wow, that was easy for you guys?
No, that's,
Yeah,
I think I'm going the white boys, it ain't going to be Allen, bro. Not no more.
Yeah,
I had so much love for Allen. I had so much love for Allen,
He's such an overrated
bro.
year last year,
yeah,
bro. And it's funny that time has moved on and people are just looking at his stats and saying, oh, he's a top quarterback in the league. I'm going Joe Burrow. Fuck Josh Allen, bro.
But hey, with this year, with that team being depleted, if he can really do something and, get those guys that really shouldn't be doing much to do some shit, maybe that opinion will change.
Yeah, these are right now.
Yeah, this is right now
Josh
what
Allen
I'm saying.
Can actually get better. Just
Here's an interesting one.
What I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Caleb Williams.
Joe
Burrow. What?
You want to take the chance on the rookie?
No.
You want it?
What? No. What the fuck? He's proven to an unproven guy. What the hell?
I don't know. I'm going Caleb.
What the fuck?
No, I'm joking. I'll go Burrow. But last but not least, just because I'm being a Bill hater, Tua.
Joe
Burrow.
Yes. Well,
Son
listen.
gets a concussion every week.
Last year, Bill said that Tua was better than Joe Burrow, so I just want to throw that out there.
Bill's an interesting fella.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, I'll put this out. C.J. Stroud. That's a good one.
CJ.
Damn, that was with confidence.
Yeah.
Off of rookie season. Damn.
Yes. So listen, well, he does.
I just love Joe Shiesty so much, bro.
Yeah, listen, I love Joe, right? So listen, I'm going off of, like, Joe got to sustain without injuries.
Yeah,
right,
I feel you.
I mean, C.J. Stroud was pretty banged up at the end of the year last year.
But he played it out.
He missed the game.
But I'm talking about until it was over with, though.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? But we can't, listen, like Matt said a little bit earlier, I can't say why a man don't dress up. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand what I'm saying?
I don't know what man's got, how his body feels, what's going on in his life. I don't know shit.
No, Joe Burrow was out there in the Super Bowl on one leg.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
I'm still going Joe just because it's a small sample size. Small sample size for CJ. But that's really good because
I don't know.
What a year he gave us, though. Like, it's just like, fuck.
The only reason I say that is because in Joe's college years before coming to the NFL,
right,
you kind of was able to tell that Joe was going to be Joe.
Yeah.
There is no way that you cannot say the same thing about C.J. Stroud. He was throwing dimes. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Before coming into the only thing about it is, in all truth, nobody really likes the Big Ten like they like the SEC, where your boy in Carolina, who Matt hates so much, is right. He got a lot of the shine.
Damn, son, it ain't hate.
No, Carolina, they shitty. Bryce Young and them are shitty, bro. Like it's no way around that. No, that was a nice, you know what I mean, take you gave, but I just think in comparison,
they're shitty.
You know what I mean? In comparison to the
nice
two and
being
able to see, I just gotta go with CJ.
Okay.
No, I respect that because in a year's time, that could be the best take ever, bro. Yeah,
they both did the same thing with like picturesque.
I'll go with CJ.
I respect that. I just
CJ did as a rookie with other rookies, a rookie head coach,
right?
Basically revitalized his whole franchise. Joe Burrow is good, but
and also, I'm not gonna lie.
I need to see something from Joe Burrow.
Also, before he went down last year, make that chick thick as fuck. Anyway, before he went down last year, he had a few questionable. Oh fuck! He had a few questionable ass like performances. I feel like too. He wasn't really lighting it the fuck up. But also, he was playing injured through that whole beginning portion of the year too. So I don't know. I do like that. That's a good one. That's probably the best one other than Hurts. But yeah.
We have a betting scandal still.
So
we had another development. This drama has been so crazy to
Fletch man.
So Shohei is completely off the hook for now.
All things.
His interpreter was sentenced, he pleaded guilty.
So he didn't get sentenced yet, right?
Yeah, but he pleaded guilty, so he's basically guilty. Just waiting his final sentencing. He's probably going to argue that for like a year or two or whatever. It's crazy. You just come to America and now you're cooked.
And when you make dumb decisions like that and try to steal everybody's money,
But through the federal investigation, they just uncovered that David Fletcher, who was a player on the Angels when Shohei was there, was betting illegally, and they haven't given him no suspension or anything yet.
I didn't even realize. I had to look. I was like, wait, I think my Angels.
You slimy bastard! No, just like, how are we feeling about this whole drama,
bro? It's been wild since because I'm again every episode I harp on this. Not a baseball fan, but I've been reading in on this since it first broke news because I'm like, this is just a wild story, bro.
Yes.
And I think this shit is just fucking crazy, bro.
OG is starting.
I think it's way deeper than what it looks.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If now we're getting a player that's coming out,
the same team as the interpreter at the same time that he and Shohei are on the
And he was one of
team,
Shohei's best friends while they were on the Angels.
You hear what I'm talking about? You telling me Shohei don't have anything to do with
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's tough. Now it leads the branches are spreading now. It's just like, damn, there's ties that are coming out.
And I understand this man taking the fall for him. You know what I mean? But man, it's still like
I think it's just crazy. Like baseball, this is what I love about baseball. There's so
always,
much drama.
Yeah.
There's just always so much drama. I love it. Like with NBA, you got some drama, but it's like, you know, little pussy shit. Like James Harden, you know, wants to get traded everywhere, and you know, like Kevin Durant's not happy anywhere, and you know, bullshit. Well, like, here in baseball, you got motherfuckers taking steroids, fucking beating their wives, fucking betting.
You love that?
No.
Oh,
It's just a lot of drama.
NFL has all that too.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Everybody beating their wife in the NFL. Everyone's doing steroids in the NFL, and everyone's cheating.
No, but Paul Skenes debuted finally. The guy that I have been raving about. He's looking spicy. So his first start wasn't as good. It was decent. Showed me enough. 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, right. He hit 100 miles per hour 17 times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did.
Damn.
But his second start,
17 times he went over. Bro.
But his second start, 6 innings. I think it was 11 strikeouts. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts, and no hits. Didn't allow a hit in 6 innings. Damn, Aaron Judge hit a home run. Fuck.
Yo, bro, what was that bomb he hit the other day, bro?
Prototype. Yeah.
He hit a fucking bomb the other day, bro.
Yo, Rafael Devers has hit home runs in 3 straight games as well, or 4 straight games now. Baseball's heating up.
Judge has been turning the fuck up lately, bro.
Yeah, no, baseball is.
It's like, damn, it's about time. And you heard Juan Soto's wanting to like resign?
Already.
It's gonna be like 600 mil, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he just hit 2 home runs yesterday.
Yeah. He said that's okay. We New York.
Well,
we got
because
the bread.
if you're the Yankees, you gotta spend you've been known to spend ridiculous money all your life. 100 years, you've been spending money for 100 years. Spend money for another 100. Keep Juan Soto, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
For sure.
But yeah, with baseball's in a great spot, I'll just say, like, there's a lot of great pitcher performances we're getting this year, but there's also a lot of hitters just hitting the fuck out the ball.
Yeah, this is the game.
Yeah.
This is the game now. I actually really like it. It's hard. And just real quick before you go, Paul Skenes is actually the prototype of the new game.
Yeah, I agree.
Without a question. He is the prototype of the new game.
And I think it's sustainable.
Without a question.
It's sustainable. I mean, I would like to see
6'6" too.
Because it's not like, so the issue with a lot of young pitchers,
he's a tank.
Bro, he's a big dude with
a
mustache.
Played in any
and he shows up to every game in a tux.
Like, said he's a big dude
and
with
he's
a mustache.
dating Livy Dune, bro. Dune.
Olivia Dunn?
Yeah.
Olivia Dunn?
That's crazy, bro. He's a
they grew up in LSU together.
Any sport.
Yeah, 6'6".
You know what I mean? He's 6'6", so it's crazy.
Arm like that, God damn.
He's just gunning him down.
And with Skenes, man.
I just wanted to
I'm going to have to get into it with this guy.
And that's the thing, like with him, it's like most young pitchers come up throwing like 80% fastballs and fucking up their arms. He throws like 50-60% fastball.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, his fucking curveball drops the size of like 2 babies.
It's weird.
Like imagine you're standing there and you see a pitch drop.
And it's already big.
Yeah. It's fucking insane. But all right, so who is your best team in the AL? I think we're gonna agree. And then who is your best team in the NL?
I mean, it's right here.
Yeah. You got the Angels? No, it's like that. No, yeah, I agree. I think the Yankees are the best team in the AL because like one thing that I want to point out is that they got this young kid, these 2 young kids, Clark Schmidt and Gill, at the top of their rotation, pitching their ass off. Garrett Cole has not pitched a game yet.
May 27th.
And he's
coming. I was about to say he's coming.
He's coming.
Pause, but he's coming. There's been a lot of coming on this episode.
There's a lot of coming today.
There's a lot of comes. There's come everywhere. No,
Stop.
No, but
real quick. I'm sorry. No, keep going. Did you see what the fuck Ant posted and then what Cat commented under it?
No, yeah, no.
Well, you saw
we're not gonna talk about it.
I'll show him.
There's too much cum on the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah. So best team Yankees.
Yes.
Because they have an amazing rotation. Their bullpen has been shut down. They're they don't have Garrett Cole yet. Now, the hitters, right? Let's talk about the hitters.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton is revitalized.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is come back. Juan Soto is the next Babe Ruth in my eyes.
Yes.
And you could argue with me all you want. You could say Shohei's the next Babe Ruth, but he's miles better.
That's a post, but then just look at what Carl Towns put down there. He's a wild boy, bro. Oh yeah, no, you can't scroll up. That was a screenshot.
Yo, he's funny.
I'm pouring cum on your goat.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
And then, when it comes to the hitters, you got all that, and DJ LeMahieu hasn't come back yet. Jason Dominguez hasn't come back yet.
They're this good.
Peraza.
They still got guys out.
They got guys, like, they're about to be benching fucking Verdugo, and he's been doing good.
Yes, bro. So Soto
it's scary.
did the Ant-Man effect to Minnesota. To New York. He injected life back into us. Listen.
I would say Kawhi Raptors.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's
no, that's a little...
No, because the Raptors, they're talented. But then they get
he called Aaron Judge Pascal Siakam. That's tough.
That's crazy,
No.
bro.
Yeah, that's what you just did.
That's crazy.
That's what you just did.
Are you calling Cat Rudy Gobert Aaron Judge?
Yeah, it's a crazy.
We'll work that comparison out. We'll work it out. Next episode, we'll give you a better
but
one.
The point is that the energy that he gave players
New York is live right now, bro.
Supposedly good.
New York is
wild.
With the Knicks and then the Yankees right now, New York is
maybe
live.
Maybe the Jets, maybe.
Yeah, New York is live right now. Down there is a movie, bro.
Like,
it's crazy.
It brought energy that has been missing for a minute. Like,
and it's crazy because the Yankees have had this same fucking team last year, just plus Juan Soto.
Just plus Juan Soto.
Energy.
Yeah.
It's the energy he brings, right?
And that's it.
Yeah. Man.
So the best team in the NL.
So listen, you're gonna trip on me, but here's the
thing.
Fuck. Maybe. Right, so I've been studying a little bit, and they always good around this time, and then I just got to see what they do. Philly.
The Phillies?
Yeah.
I hate Bryce Harper, but yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But he's still
That's
winning.
your man's.
He's still...
I mean, they got the best record in the NL, so it's respectable. My thing is, I don't know. I think Ranger Suarez is having a really good year. But they're not built to win the World Series, bro. They don't have, in my eyes, they don't have a good bullpen. Their starters, I still don't believe in Aaron Nola.
That's why I wanted to hear you.
And their hitters, they're gonna be good. But I have the Dodgers.
Always.
The reason why I have the Dodgers is because look, Shohei is playing out of his goddamn mind. But besides Giancarlo Stanton, he's hitting the hardest balls we've ever fucking seen hit ever. Mookie Betts is still having, you have 2 MVPs. That's hard to come by. Freeman's there. They have a full lineup of hitters. Their pitchers, they're 31-17, and they don't really have a notable pitcher. I mean, Walker Buehler just came back, and he's starting to spice things up. But they don't have pitching, and they're still 31-17.
Agreed.
They're going to trade for more pitching. They're going to get healthier.
That's what I believe about the Phils, too. So that's why I
All right, that's fair.
Those same things are true for both of them. Mid-season.
Yeah, I like talking baseball with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So listen, my introduction to baseball was 13 years old, right?
That was
I told you this story.
That was a long time
ago.
ago.
Listen, bro.
You ain't shit, bro.
That was fucking what?
Don't say it. You're wild.
That was Mickey Mantle?
Yeah, the point.
I thought you were just like,
no.
Yeah, you're wild.
So at 13, let me think. No, it wasn't even 13. No, hell no. I was 8 at this time.
Damn, now we're talking fucking Babe Ruth.
No, listen. Hell no, dude. I was 8. The Mets just won the World Series.
That was a long time ago,
yes.
Ken.
Gary Cole.
Garrett Cole?
No, not Gary. I said Gary.
Oh, I thought you said Garrett Cole.
Yeah, no. Hell no. He wasn't playing.
He wasn't born.
Listen, but I got into baseball then, bro, and it was funny because...
I fucking hate the Mets. I don't know why I'm wearing their jerseys.
Yo, but listen, they ran the bases. That team ran the bases real good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
They ran the bases, so that's what kind of got me into baseball, trying to fucking steal.
How I got into baseball was just I watched 2004. I think I was 6. No, I think I just turned 7.
13 when I played.
Yeah, I just turned 7, and I watched the 2004 ALCS, Yankees Red Sox.
It was 86.
We're talking Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, all those fucking guys. And the Red Sox came back and beat their ass. It was, that was a good time.
That's my jersey. I love Jeter.
Pouring honey on you, GOAT.
Get it.
Why don't you close us off, Matt? Put us on the spot.
All right, so usually,
give us a good one.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
We're leaving. No. So usually, whenever we do these type of like rankings or whatever we do, it's just like it's one sport because we just had our one sport podcast.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to give me top 5 most influential player or just sports figures of all time. Influential.
Okay.
Influential.
Just on the spot. You didn't even let us think for this.
Nope, not a damn second.
Top 5 influential.
Give me 3. Top 3 influential sports figures of all time.
All right, so we're going to go with Michael Jordan.
Okay. That's a gimme, yeah.
Yes.
100%.
We're going to go with Pele.
Okay.
And for soccer.
Yeah. 100%. Wow. That's a good one.
I
Didn't
don't
know
know.
who was bringing the footsie ball in.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know shit about
You're
soccer,
saying
so I can't.
influential.
Yeah.
You're saying influential. So I'm going to go MJ, Pele. And then I'm going to go
Conor
with
McGregor.
Oh, fuck. Get your steps in, kid.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I was going to go Muhammad as well. Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
All right. Michael Jordan. For sure. God damn it. You know what sucks about football is I can't think of one.
Influential.
I can't think of one football player that was really like overly influential. Like there was obviously
like Joe maybe, but like it's just like
Like I could see Patrick Mahomes being
influential in the next generation. Yeah.
Michael Jordan. I would say Ken Griffey Jr. Reason being is he made baseball cool.
Yeah.
Like he was like one of the first ones to actually make baseball
Right.
cool.
That's when I was.
Backwards hat, sleeveless jersey, sexy swing, unbelievable
swing.
moments in Seattle.
He is teeing up right now.
And dang, third, I would probably say Muhammad Ali, but to be original, Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Oh,
Okay.
And I'm
you
not
know
gonna.
what's funny? You know what's funny? I was low key thinking that. Like, if I wanted to bring a random one in there, I was thinking of bringing Dale Earnhardt.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing, man. NASCAR as a sport is only alive because of that man.
Yeah.
And
100%.
He's been dead for more than 20 years, and I just don't get it. But
Jeff Gordon.
yeah.
I'll say mine. I feel like the 2 locks. If we're just doing 3, the 2 locks are MJ and Muhammad. You
Right.
have to have those 2.
Yeah.
But then I would say Serena Williams.
Fire.
Serena Williams.
Some
100%.
fire. Because we get Naomi Osaka. We get.
And I love her.
Hold on.
Don't get me going.
Don't let me forget the other.
Susan, don't get me going.
I love Naomi, brother.
Coco. Yeah, Coco Gauff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was
I just
cool
think
to
she
see
did-
them
I just
play
think-
each other.
Tiger Woods could be on the list.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you got
yes.
for like tennis players, you got like Federer or something like that. But I feel like
Yeah.
Serena Williams really opened up the sport to everybody.
Yes.
bro.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
100%.
Wow. And yeah, with that being said, this episode's gonna release tomorrow after the 2 Game 7s. I'm gonna edit this and throw our segments in, so I can't even say that. But yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys have a good day or night, whatever it is when you're watching.
Night.
We hope you like. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave some feedback, sell your souls. We're actually getting a nice following over the world. So those of you guys in Europe that are listening, we see you, we hear you, we love you. Don't be afraid to go to builtdifferentpod.com and go to our email and leave some feedback or something that you want to see in the pod, because we would be more than happy to oblige.
And
so
obviously, our comment sections are always open too.
absolutely.
Just, easiest way possible.
Yes.
If you got to say any type of things, throw them in the comments. Don't bitch at me for wearing baseball hats.
And don't bitch at me for wearing a Mets jersey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
These shorts are gonna be
did you
tough.
see that? The
Well,
conversation
yeah,
on
yeah.
the TikTok, bro?
Yeah.
Dude was yelling at me for wearing a Yankees hat when I was saying I was a Patriots fan. I'm like, bro, I don't watch baseball. And he goes, damn, you're crying, bro. And I'm like, dude was bugging on me on TikTok. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Boo!
Look at him. He's tight. He's like,
Boo!
anyway, thanks for showing up.